Welcome, everybody, to the Hypixel Show. This is episode 4 of the Hypixel Show. Today we're going to be playing some Sky Wars. Champion, can you tell us how you're feeling today?
I'm feeling great today.
Okay, we're just going to jump right into some rounds of Sky Wars, and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, looks like Sky Wars is about to start in 10 seconds. Our champion is preparing to fight. It looks like this map is the Siege map, and it's normal mode of Sky Wars. It looks like all the contestants of Sky Wars start out on a little island, and there's some things you can mine on your little island, and so our champion is making his way down to the bottom, and there's some treasure chests and enchanted tools, and I think there are some sometimes there's diamonds on the islands, but it depends on the map. So looks like our champion just found gold, but well, that was a close one. It is quite a small island. It's similar to Skyblock if you've ever heard or seen or played that before. So it's an interesting concept. Our champion is just starting now to make his way off the island, and in 2 minutes his chests will be refilled. So that's kind of a nice thing about this Hypixel version of Sky Wars. Looks like he just made his way up to one of the main more central islands, and he was just able to kill one person, and one person is down to 5, and it looks like he was just able to make another kill, and so he is at 2. It doesn't necessarily always count him for that. There's only 3 players left in the game, so our champion is actually doing really well. And it looks like our champion was just destroyed by another player. So that was a pretty good round, but we hope he'll do better in the future. Champion, tell us how you're feeling.
I'm feeling like I could have done better.
Yeah, he feels like he could have done better. That's a good thing to feel sometimes. You want to be confident, but you want to know where you can improve. Okay, we're back into another round. This is a wintry map. If you're curious, the map name is the Winter Helm map on the Hypixel server. Looks like a pink team member, not really a pink team member, but a player with the pink armor is about to come and attack our champion right off the bat, and looks like we're trapped in spider webs. But, and now there's lava, so this isn't looking too good. And, it looks like our champion didn't survive that. So, champion, what do you feel about that tactic? Would you use that in the future on someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a good trap to put cobwebs around someone and then bury them in lava. So now we are on the Ember Cell map. This is normal mode on the Hypixel server, and it looks pretty cool. Our champion is now just got some gold armor. The armor situation isn't too good on these, but that adds to the challenge. So it looks like a stake, that's always useful, and iron swords, and actually axes are just almost better weapons than swords sometimes. So they do have a longer time to swing. So sometimes you have to be careful with them. So maybe they're not the best choice on these, but sometimes they do deal more damage. So looks like someone is attacking our champion with some eggs, and now our champion is attacking them with eggs. Can you tell us what eggs do?
They push you.
They push you, so it's like a knockback sword, but egg form. So that's interesting, and looks like there is someone trying to attack our champion. He is looking intimidating, but not really doing anything right now. Looks like there's only 5 players left in the game, and our champion is trying to use his fishing pole to pull them into the void. And it looks like someone had a flame sword and knocked our champion off the edge. So we will be back when a new round starts in just a moment. Okay, we are back. This is the Plateau map, normal mode in Sky Wars. This Sky Wars game is a lot more fast-paced than some of the other games. Last week we played Mega Walls, and that game took a while, and then before that we played 40v40 Bed Wars, which also took a while. So I hope you're enjoying this more faster-paced game for the Hypixel Show. Our champion is now throwing snowballs at someone. There's someone already trying to attack them this early in the game, but that's how it works in a fast-paced game like this. Looks like these games usually get filled up pretty fast. They don't fill up all the way, so usually they're pretty small, but that does lead to more games pretty quick. And our champion is quick on there on the good sportsmanship comments in the chat. He is a good sportsman, and we will be back when a new round starts and update you on our champion's progress. Three, two, one. Okay, we're back, and now we're on. This is insane mode on the Waterways map of Sky Wars. Tell us a little bit about this.
It's better because there's better weapons, but also I don't think it's actually better because everyone has the exact same type of stuff. And
yeah, that's interesting. There's a lot of diamonds. A champion basically has full diamond tools right now, and there were a ton of diamonds in his little starting island. So this is a kind of an interesting map. I like this map. This is the Waterways map on the Hypixel server. It kind of reminds me of a Kid Icarus kind of thing, but that's not important right now. So looks like there are 7 players left in the round, which means our champion is at least in 7th place, and that's actually really good if you have 100 people. So looks like our champion was just destroyed, but now he's going to be joining a new game. So we'll be back in just a minute. Champion, do you have anything to say? Okay, that's interesting. Now we are back on another. This is another round on Sky Wars. This is another insane mode, and this is the Frostbound map. So it looks like our champion already has mostly diamond tools already. This is kind of a snowy, icy map, and one of the nice things about this Hypixel server is the variety in the different maps. It can keep it interesting. Sometimes if you have the same map all the time, it gets boring. And our looks like our champion does have a splash potion of poison that he just threw off the edge, so maybe he'll do better in the future. But he was just knocked off the edge. Maybe our champion is kind of not doing super well today, but he is a champion, one of the best out there. So he'll keep doing better, hopefully, in the future. So we'll be back in just a moment when the next round starts. Okay, we're back, and our champion is now doing the Aegis map. That is Alpha. I won't do phonetics anymore. EGIS, and so yeah, that's an interesting name. So right now there are 9 players. That's actually pretty large for Sky Wars from what we've seen today. And this is another map. Ooh, and looks like we have a bow fight among 2 of the people, and our champion has to make sure he watches his back on this map, on this game, because if he's trying to attack someone else, another player could be trying to get him. And it looks like 2 players have just been eliminated. Our champion was able to do one of those eliminations, and there are now 3 players left in the game. So looks like they're both right next to each other, attacking each other, and 2 players left in the game. So this is a one-on-one, and if our champion can win, they're actually doing pretty good. They have the high ground, just like Obi-Wan Kenobi would say, and they do also have a bow. So our champion might win this round. This is looking good for our champion. He is still on his starting island. He hasn't even really left his island much, so he could be trapping himself in, but now he seems to be exploring. So this is really just a chase down between our champion. He's playing the safe route, trying to, he really wants to be protected, and this other player also looks like they're one to play the safe route, but our champion is now attacking. He just, looks like our champion did get second place on that round, but didn't quite make it to the end. So that was a very close fight, and yeah, we'll be back when it's time for the next round. Okay, and we're back, and now this is the same map again that we were just on, the AEGIS. I won't even try to pronounce it this time map. And now we are. Looks like our champion just got 2 splash health potions and some wood and some good tools. So this is looking pretty good for this round. Diamond sword, and there are 11 players in this map. So this time our champion is going to take the more offensive strategy, and he was just attacked with some snowballs, but he was able to keep himself from getting knocked off the map. And looks like there are some players over here by him. He's trying to attack. He really needs to make sure he watches his back when he's trying to attack other people, though, because this map sure has a lot of people, and looks like there's someone. He's kind of caught in the middle of a snowball fight, and poison potion. And it looks like our champion was knocked off the map. So hopefully he does better next time. He's quick to do his good sportsmanship comments. Tell us a little bit about good sportsmanship.
Be good sportsmanship.
Yeah, you want to have good sportsmanship. That means don't complain when you lose, and it's more about having fun than really winning. And even for our champion who is really, really good at winning, he wants to make sure everyone's still having fun. So, and when he loses, he doesn't want to be complaining or have a negative effect on how people feel. Because really, when you play games, the whole purpose is to have fun. So back to the Sky Wars. Our champion is just barely getting off his starting island. This is now the Neapolitan map. There are 10 players left in the game, and this is an interesting one. Looks like he got a bucket of lava. As we saw earlier in the episode, that's actually really good. And he just was able to place the lava, but he was still knocked off the edge. So didn't quite make it. Maybe that lava will still have counted, but he didn't really stay in. So we'll be back when it's time for the next round. Okay, we are back. This is another round, and we are again on the AEGIS Aegis map again. This one seems to be a heavy hitter for today. We seem to have gone a lot, but our champion is still getting some of the materials off of his starting island. Tell us, do you think you've gotten some pretty good stuff this round?
Kind of.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he's kind of getting good stuff, and it looks like there's 7 players left in the map. So I hope you are enjoying these faster-paced maps. It kind of it leads to a less deeper stuff to talk about. So sometimes it might just get repetitive. So we'll try to mix it up. But today we are playing Sky Wars, so that's how it works sometimes. And we are the ones leading the episode. So comment in the YouTube streaming comment section on which games you have been enjoying the most. Back to the Sky Wars, we are still on the starting island. Our champion is just kind of getting ready, preparing himself by mining some of the stuff on his island. And looks like in about a minute and a half there will be a refill event. Tell us, have you ever had a game long enough for that to matter?
No.
No? Oh, and it looks like someone is trying to get over to the map, and looks like someone is on his starting island sneaking up behind it, but he can really get it, and it's a close one, and didn't quite make it there, but he's still a good sportsman, so we will probably have one more round for you today. We'll be back when it's time for the last and final round for today's episode. Okay, and we are back. This is the final round for today. This is the mountaintop map. There are 12 players in this round, and our champion is really in a hurry, trying to get as much stuff as he can. This is probably the most important round of the day for him, and it's the one you'll probably all judge him on, so that's important. And right now he's getting more diamonds. There are a lot of diamonds on his island, just in ore form, so he is using the diamonds. He didn't quite have enough, but he was trying to make a diamond helmet, because right now he doesn't have one. Looks like there's only now 10 players left in the game, or 9 players left in the game, so the combat has commenced, and now that we are in this game, our champion is starting to just explore off of his little island. This is the mountaintop map. I don't think we've had this one today. But if we have, then that would be my fault for forgetting, because we have had a fast-paced rounds today. So, tell us, champion, how are you feeling about this round so far?
I'm feeling great, because if you saw my other Skyward video, you know that I love bows.
He loves bows, and he's feeling great right now, folks. So, and now that we're back in this Skywars, this is the final and most important round of the day. So. He is just working on getting some stuff, and now he is going to, he's almost done preparing, and maybe he wants a fishing rod while he's on his island, and then he's going to start preparing for leaving his starting island. And looks like there are only 5 players left in the map. This is probably one of the bigger maps we've seen, and there is water on this map, so sometimes, as you know, or if you didn't know this, but water in Minecraft flows down, and it's slow enough that you can swim up waterfalls. So because of all the water on this map, if our champion were to fall off, there is the possibility that he could save himself by jumping into a waterfall and swimming back up. But sometimes that's hard to do, especially if the other contestants are really trying to attack on you. And ooh, it looks like our champion just tried to swim up a waterfall, but didn't quite make it. So we will wrap up this episode for today. Thanks for joining. And champion, do you have anything you would like to say to our viewers?
I had a good strategy, but it wasn't good enough apparently.
What was that strategy?
I was going to hide, and then I was going to wait until that one person, and then I was going to do it.
That's a good strategy, maybe, but so right now we're going to end up this episode. Thanks for listening in. Join back next week for episode 5 of the Hypixel Show.